Well, hello everyone. Excited about Valentine's Day? You will be even more excited about Valentine's Day after watching my tutorial. These are not edible, but they look and smell edible. These are strawberry and chocolate scented, moisturizing foaming bath truffles. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to take a half a cup of baking soda, a quarter cup of citric acid, and keep in mind, if you are using citric acid and you have on nail polish, if you don't put on gloves, it's going to scratch the polish up. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of the SLSA, and this is to give it bubbles. The citric acid is to give it fizz. Two tablespoons of melted cocoa butter. That's 1. And that's 2. Now 1 tablespoon of shea butter. And now you go in and you mix. If you want to put on a mask, you can. Okay, so since I want to give this a longer shelf life, I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin E. The counter went over, but that's okay. So now just mix and mix. And you'll see that it's starting to clump together. So I'm just going to continue to smoothen this out and mix it all together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've pretty much mixed it as much as I want to now. So what I'm going to do is put half in this bowl because I want to do strawberry and chocolate. Let's see if that's about even. Yeah, I want to do strawberry and chocolate for Valentine's Day. So here I have some chocolate fragrance that I found on Amazon. And I have some strawberry that I found on Amazon. And these little things were less than like $5 and they smell so good. And to make my chocolate colored, I am just going to sprinkle some cocoa into my mixture. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix that. It's more of a light brown color, so that's fine too. And it smells just like chocolate. So I'm going to rinse my fingers off. Okay, so I'm drying my fingers from the chocolate, and I added a little bit more of the strawberry essential oil into my strawberry. And here I have some soap color, and you can also use food coloring. And that's the SLSA and the citric acid that's foaming when I added the moisture to it. So I'm just going to continue to mix this up until I try and get all the little white bits and stuff out. And then I'll come back and show you guys how to mold it. I got lucky and found 2 of these trays at the Goodwill. I'm always shopping in Goodwill, guys, so you might need to check them out from time to time and see what treasures you run upon. But I'm just going to take some of my strawberry and just pack it. If you need a spoon or something else to help you ensure that it's packed down, then do that. Okay. And I'm going to do another one. Take my spoon. And as you can see, it will swell up a little bit. And that's, again, that's from the SLSA. So now I'm going to take some chocolate. And there's a couple of other steps that we can do to, you know, give it a different look. And we're going to try. One would be an experiment. And the other one will just involve adding some colored sugar or salt on top. Okay, so I'm just going to pack these and I'll be right back. So now I have my heart mold, and I'm going to do a couple of heart shapes. Same thing with the chocolate. Let me just get the excess strawberry out of the mold. Go on to my strawberry. And so what I'm doing is just taking my chocolate and kind of forming it in my hand before I pack it into the mold to keep it from flying everywhere, and dropping it on the countertops. So that's how you mold it, guys. I'm just going to set these in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes and then come back and pop them out and let you guys see them. Be right back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and here's my mold with the hearts. And I just want to pop them out, let you guys see what they look like. Just be really easy. If you feel that they're soft, and, you know, give it a little bit more time. Okay, there's one. And you don't have to worry about them separating once they're molded completely, because the cocoa butter will hold it all together. Let's take a red one out so you guys can see that. And excuse my mess here. So there's chocolate. I'm sorry. There's strawberry. It smells so good. And there's chocolate. Oh, and I did one that's strawberry and chocolate here. So I'm just waiting. I'm gonna wait a couple of more minutes and then take out the other mold and let you guys see what those look like. Okay, here's our other mold. Let me clean up some of this mess. And I'm just going to press down. Oh, they pop right out. This is my first time using this mold. Like I said, I just found these. I got 2 of them at the Goodwill down the street from me in Smyrna, Georgia, for like $1.99 for both molds. I love this. Okay, so let's try it inside and see what it looks like. Here's our little heart box and see if they fit. Oh yeah, perfect. So I also have another mold that I did previously. Let you guys see how that fits in there. So let's take this up another level. So what I've done is I put some salt in here, and I'm going to use a little bit of my soap coloring, and I'm just going to add a little bit. Take my spoon or fork and just mix it up. I'm going to mix that because I'm running out of camera space, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is an experiment. So I have some melted cocoa butter here, and I'm just going to drizzle it onto my little strawberry drop. cools down. And now I'm going to just swirl it around inside. I took my salt, as you guys know, and put some some of the soap coloring in. And you can also use food coloring. And I mixed it in really well. So now I'm just going to take this and move it around inside to cover it. Okay, ooh, I like that. I have this other bar. Put that on the bottom. And now I'm just going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to try this with chocolate, guys. I'm going to add some chocolate cocoa powder to some cocoa butter and cover one of the other drops, and let's see what we have. Okay. Just drop that in there. Move it around. This is really looking like candy, guys. So if you decide to make this for someone for Valentine's Day, they are going to love it. Okay, so I'm going to set that right there and let that dry. Okay, so as I said before, we were going to do another experiment. So here's some more cocoa butter. And it's really hot, so I'm going to put it over here on the metal part of my sink. Have some more cocoa, and I'm just going to take a little bit. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is hot. You don't have to get it as hot as I did, so you guys be careful. So now let's see. We're going to do another one of these. Let's just pour it over it. Roll it around. Take a little bit more from where I touched it. Drop it on there. Oh yeah, that's going to really be cute. Let's see. Let's just do like a little swirl or design over this one. And maybe something over that one. Cow patch design. Okay, so let's let that dry and come back and see what it looks like. You know what, guys, I went ahead and started covering this whole one. Now that it's cooled down, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing them, just dabbing it. So you could probably use the same method on this one. Let's see, let's try part of this one, the chocolate part. Whoops. Maybe we'll add some red salt to that side. But yeah, let's just do this. Okay guys, I'm gonna let this cool down. Let me get some salt real quick. And I just want to sprinkle it on this side. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna let this cool down. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Just took them out of the refrigerator. And here we go. Here's a chocolate strawberry one. And like I said, I'm going to go back in and put some salt on this side, scrape that off. And kind of stuck here. But there's a chocolate one. We have this one. For my resin pieces, I have a resin mold. So I was able to find one in the shape of that bar. Also, the square too. I have that in the refrigerator. Okay guys, time for the big reveal. Voila! Here we are. Our bath truffles. What do you think, guys? My little experiment turned out fine. Let me add that to my little thing here. Okay, let's get another look at these. So I have the ones that are fresh out the mold, and they're still really pretty. And we have this one is fresh out the mold, and this one just has some chocolate cocoa butter on top. This one has cocoa butter that's been melted with sprinkles of salt, and you can also use sugar. And here's one here, just white salt. But yes, guys, these are it. And you don't have to worry about the cocoa butter not melting once you put these in your bathtub. And I forgot to show you guys, I have pieces of bits and pieces. Let me show you what it looks like when you put it in water. Okay, that's fairly warm water, and let's just drop it in. And what it does is it melts down the cocoa butter, and it disperses it into your bath. You don't have to worry about the color. It will come off your bathtub, so don't worry about that. And here's some more. This is a foaming bath truffle. And it makes a lot of suds, guys, you can see. So let me hold it up so you can see that. It's sudsy and it's moisturizing all in one. I hope you guys really like this tutorial, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, guys.